Hey guys, and welcome back to another gold making video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a new raw gold farm that is the best raw gold farm in the game at the moment. This is a really good one, and I know a lot of you really love raw gold farms, and this one is definitely the best one in the game at the moment. You can get upwards of 30k raw gold per hour from doing this. Now you can do this solo. There is a couple little requirements to actually be able to do this farm. You will need to complete two very quick and easy quests. So you want to head over to the Emerald Dream, to this location right here, and you want to talk to this guy, and you want to pick up the quest, a dragon in the hand is worth 2 in the roost. So you want to do this quest. It's very easy. All you got to do is talk to him again, and that is going to complete the quest. And then what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to go into the next part of the quest line. So there is 2 quests that we need to complete here. So we completed the first one, very simple. Now we're on to the second part, and this is the last quest that you're going to have to finish. Once you're on the second quest, it's going to get you to go back to WOTLK, and what you're going to do is just simply talk to the same person over in WOTLK. So we'll head over there right now. I will put a link down in the description box to the Wowhead page for these 2 quests. They're very easy to do though, and if you just follow the guide, you'll be able to complete them very quickly. So we're on the second quest. So what we've got to do now is head over to WOTLK, and we've got to complete the second quest. And then once we have done that, we can head over to the farming location, and we'll actually be able to see the mobs that we're going to be farming for raw gold. Now these guys hyperspawn extremely quickly because they're quest mobs, and the items that they drop, you 100% vendor all of them. Now I am looking for a group to do this with. I reckon with a group we can make even more gold than 30k raw gold per hour. So if you are interested in doing this in a group, or today I'm going to be on and looking for a group to do this, so just add my battle tag. I'll put it up on the screen now, and also you can join the in-game community on the NA region, and you'll be able to also join the group from there. So if you want to join and do it in a group, just add my battle tag. It'll be up on the screen right now, and if you're Horde or Alliance on NA, you'll be able to join, and we'll get a group going for this. I think we can do some crazy numbers with raw gold. So this is the second quest. You just want to talk to these 2 people. Now once you speak to them, you want to hand this one in, the second quest, and then what this will do is it will put you on the next quest that is going to be able to show you the mobs. So now we'll actually be able to see the mobs. So you want to head over to this location right here. So we'll go ahead and fly over there right now. Now it's very important that you don't hand in the third quest. If you hand in the third quest, you won't actually be able to continue doing the farm. So what you want to do, after you've done the first 2 quests, like I have right now, you want to head over to the location, and you don't want to do any more quests on this quest line, because that is going to mess up the farm. So it's really important that you don't hand in the quest once you get to the farming location. So the farming location is right here, just where I'm going right now, this little cave on the side of the mountain. So you don't want to hand in the quest from now on. Do not hand in that quest right there. But as you can see, there is a bunch of spiders in this cave. Now these spiders drop all different items that you're going to 100% vendor all of them. And the best part about this farm is that they hyperspawn very quickly, because they are quest mobs. They're mobs for quests. So the spawn rate on these is really good. So what you want to do now, if you're just doing this solo, you just want to basically just farm these mobs over and over again. So have a look at the raw gold that I've got, or the gold I've got in my inventory at the moment. Now we'll do this for a little bit, and I'll show you how good this is and how many kills per hour you can actually get doing this. When you're doing this solo, you can get nearly like 10k kills per hour, which is absolutely insane. So what I'm doing now is just doing it solo, but I will be looking for people to join a group farm and do this, preferably if we can get a 2x4 going, or even a full group of 5 people doing this all at once. I think we can make some really crazy raw gold numbers. Like I'm thinking over 30k raw gold per hour if we have a good group going doing this. So like I mentioned before, add my battle tag if you're on the NA region, and message me, or today I'm going to be doing this farm. So make sure that you message me, join in on the group farm, because we can make a lot more gold from doing this in a group farm. But as you can see, look how many mobs are here. It's absolutely insane, and these guys respawn is super quick. So if you look at the add-on up in the top left, after we kill off all of these, we're at the moment we're getting 5k kills per hour, 6k per hour, and this is just at the start of it. You can get these guys to hyperspawn a lot quicker than this first pull. But as you can see, you get a bunch of different items that you can just straight up vendor. That only took us, what, a minute or so of farming, and we already got 400 gold. So you can see that the potential for this farm is definitely here, and you can make a lot of raw gold from doing it. Now when you're doing the farm, as you can see, then people were freezing them. That is what you don't want to happen, because when someone else actually freezes the mobs for the quest, they don't actually drop anything, the mobs will just disappear. So you want to make sure when you're doing this that everyone in your group is just killing the mobs, and there's no one around that is just freezing the mobs, because that is for the quest, I believe. And when they do that, the mobs will just disappear instead of actually dying, so you don't actually get the loot from them. So preferably if you can get this on a realm where there's not many people doing the quest, that will be the best overall realm to actually do this on. And if we can get a group together going for this, I reckon we can make an insane amount of gold. But just solo, this would definitely still be worth doing, and you can still make a lot of raw gold from just doing this solo. So as you can see, we've got another person coming in. See how we froze those mobs right there? The mobs that were frozen, they're actually going to disappear instead of dying, so you won't actually be able to loot them. So that is the only downside about this farm. So that's why I recommend, if you can get on a round that is dead and there is not many people, that is going to be the best round to do it. Or if you have a full group going, you should be able to kill all the mobs before someone actually has a chance of freezing them for the quest, and that way they won't be disappearing on you. Now if you have a monk, that would be a really good class to do this on. Also a hunter with barrage. That is like their AoE ability, that they can spin around in a circle and they can tag all the mobs in that location very easily. They're probably going to be the best classes to actually do this. Now druid can work. If you have a group of balanced druids, that would work also. If you're doing it solo, you'd want to do it in bear form. So you go to the tank spec as guardian, and this seems to be the best way to do it solo if you are a druid, because they do do a little bit of damage to you. But the main thing is, see how they're yellow mobs? Say if you use like a your normal moonfire on them, you're only going to pull one at a time instead of the full group, because they're yellow mobs. They don't auto aggro. So that is why I found, if you're doing this solo as a druid, the best thing to do is to go guardian. And if you just use thrash and swipe, that is the best way to actually pull these mobs and pull them as quick as possible. Now I'm also doing this with the speed set, so that definitely does help. Make sure you're using your speed increasing buffs like the flask and also your fried bonefish, just to increase the amount of movement speed that you have while doing this farm. I also have the level 70 speed set, so that also helps really good. So you have a decent amount of damage, plus you have the speed from the level 70 speed set. But as you can see, there's so many mobs that you kill here, and as you can see, they're already respawning like behind us right away. So if you are interested in doing this, be sure to add my battle tag or join the in-game community on the NA region, and we're going to get a group farm together for this today, and we're going to make a lot of raw gold. As you can see, we just sold all of them just from that little run. That was up like 500 gold. So if you'd like to learn more about making gold in retail, you can check out my complete gold making guide, which will be the first link down below in the description box. You also get access to a private Discord where we help each other out with gold making and flipping and all things basically gold making. However guys, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Till next one, take care.